Hi, I'm Damien from Dalek. Welcome to Damo's Demos. Today I'm going to talk about sharpening and the reasons why we keep tools sharp. One of the main reasons is that it means that the cut when you do it is nice and clean. That's very good for plant health. It also means that the tool will function perfectly and you're not doing the work that the tool should be doing. So the first one I'm going to show you is this one. This is the fine sharpener. It's diamond chips on here, and what that does is this nice wide blade sits on the tool. You can either use your thumb or your forefinger, apply even pressure across the whole length of the blade. And one of the great things about this is as you're moving that across, you actually get very even coverage. That circular motion allows you to make sure that the pressure is the same all the way along the blade. So you can see I'm going to turn the tool round just a little bit here so that you can see it properly. I'm actually running that sharpener across the surface of that beveled edge, keeping this at 45 degrees. Once I've done that side, I'm happy with that. Turn the tool over. Now I'm going to take the burr off on the other side. It's the same thing with an anvil type tool, but on these, the beveled edge is on both sides of the blade. So when I do the sharpening, that same sort of circular motion at 45 degrees, all the way into the jaw, right across to the nose, then turn the tool over, do that same thing on the other side. So your anvil type, your bypass type, with a fine one for the smaller bladed tools. And then the coarse one, this has just got bigger diamond chips on it. This you'd use for something like a heavier metal, a heavier steel, a lopper or a pair of shears. But again, exactly that same circular motion across the surface of the blade like so. Turn the tool over again, run it across, take the burr off on the other side. With the loppers, again, exactly the same. Right into the jaw, all the way to the nose like so. One of the reasons that you want the whole length of the blade to be sharp is because when you're using these and you want to cut the big stuff, that's where you use the tool. You might be reaching across just to snip a little bit off, so you want the nose just to be exactly the same sort of sharp as the whole rest of the blade. So same thing with a coarse one. And then finally, tungsten one. Great thing about the tungsten one is it actually has a fine sharpener on the inside of the handle there, which you can use in exactly the same way across your smaller bladed tools. And then this is absolutely brilliant for repairing tools. Let's say you've cut something accidentally, got to chunk out the blade. Now we would use this in this sweeping motion across there, but because this is so hard, that'll actually take that distortion out of the blade and stop any wear on the pivot bolt, which is sometimes what happens if you've damaged a tool.